Hey there, so in this video, we're gonna go over how to design a welcome flow for your brand, a welcome email flow, and why it's necessary, what goes into it, what things to avoid, what to look out for, what to actually do, how to think. And like I'll obviously give you a proper structure that you can just copy and paste. But like if you want to keep optimizing, you need a certain kind of mental framework that hey, I need to think this way when I'm structuring my welcome flow. And once you have that, you can make it very specific to your own brand. So I'm gonna tell you that, but why should you even listen to me? You should listen to me because I work with multiple 6 and 7 figure brands and help them with email marketing. And this is the exact way I design email flows for them. And this is the welcome flow video. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So this is a welcome flow guide, how to turn new subscribers into first time buyers. And before I get into the exact structure that you can do for your brand, let's talk about some things that you need to know before we get into that. So your first emails are your first impression. Think of that as your brand's digital handshake. When someone joins your list, they're saying, I'm interested, tell me more. Like they are showing interest. It's a commitment for them to sign up to your email and then sign up for your email list and then go and check and open that email and click. There is a certain number of steps involved. So if somebody's doing that, there's obviously interest over there. Now your job is to deliver immediate value, which means give the coupon code or whatever incentive you promised, and then build trust by showing reviews, your media mentions, and then introduce your brand and products. Introduce your brand through your brand story, products as in your unique selling propositions, and guide them to their first purchase. And by guiding, you should just help them one reduce the decision fatigue by showing them, hey, these are the products that we have, these are our best sellers, and also making them like helping them answer the question that are you the right choice for them. How do you do that? You build trust and you position yourself as the perfect choice by showing certain things that I'm going to go over in this flow in this video. So the flow is where this flow is where most brands make their first sale for email marketing. Now, the goal is to make good first impression. And how do we do that? We remove doubts one email at a time. Your welcome flow isn't just about saying hi, it's about handling up everything that's stopping them from buying. The common objections can be, is this product legit? Do I really need this? What makes this brand different? What if this doesn't work for me? I'm not ready to spend money yet. So we have to overcome all these objections. And how do you do that? So you overcome these by showing product benefits clearly. You highlight social proof, reviews, UGC content, your press mentions, and you explain and by explaining how you're different or better than others by showing us versus them, clear comparisons that hey, we don't use any added like artificial sugars. These people use artificial sugars. So you manage whatever differentiates you from the rest of the market. You offer low risk incentives to get them to try discounts, free shipping, etc., to get them to help them make the first purchase. Now, go you should rip, not dump. Space out your messaging. So you don't need to and shouldn't cram everything into one email. All the things that we discussed beforehand that you need to do overcome these objections. You don't need to do that in one email, and you shouldn't because nobody's gonna read an email that long. People's attention spans are fried, and you barely got like 7 seconds from them. So you need your to like deliver one quick message per email, and make it in a way that it's digestible. Now, think of a welcome flow like a mini drip campaign. First email is welcome them and show the offer. Second is tell your brand story, then prove why your product work. Then finally, you just push urgency and exclusivity. This is not just like email by email. This is how you should think that, hey, I should sequence my emails in this structure. Like I need to give them what they signed up for in the first email. Then I should also introduce myself formally that, hey, this is why we exist, why we are different, why we are better, what is unique about us, how we help you solve your problems, what people say about us. Do you have any questions? We can answer that for you. And then, hey, if you're struggling to make a decision of what kind of product is for you, then you can even have a quiz kind of email. So each email should have one clear job and all of them should work together to convert. You should take it one step at a time. Now, If they don't buy, they're not lost. So think of it like that. That if they don't buy in the welcome flow, there are other flows that are gonna be on the website, that are gonna be in your email marketing system, that you can still use to target them again and again. So some people won't buy from your welcome flow, and that's okay. What matters is that what happens next. They can enroll into campaign lists, so you can keep marketing to them. They might enter other flows. Let's say they checked out a product, they'll get a browser menu flow. They added something to the cart, they'll get cart menu flow. They started checkout, they'll get checkout menu flow. You might retarget them with win back or promotional content later. So look at this. Somebody who's active on your website, they get browser abandoned, product abandoned. So like you have email flows or automations at every single step. So even if somebody doesn't buy, it's like you shouldn't stress about that much. But like yeah, our goal is to make them buy as soon as we can, and welcome flow is really important for that. Now inside this flow, what to send and when, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it. So email one, use a lead with value, not just say hello. Make a strong first impression and deliver on your promise. Confirm they have joined your list. Deliver on the discount or code for an or free offer, whatever you are offering them. Introduce your top product or most popular collections. Position it clearly as solution to their need. Trust vendor. Start the relationship off with value. Your CTA should be claim my offer or shop now. Here's an example email. So you see offer clear at the top, welcome, use code CTA here, and then you just go over here, our favorite collections, and you just mention a few collections. That's it. Simple. And then email two. Share the vibe behind your brand. Why does your brand exist? Now create emotional connection and humanize the brand. So if your brand comes from some kind of struggle, let's say it's a supplement brand, that it was inspired by the founder's own struggles. So that is a great story that you can tell in your second email. That why does your brand exist. You can add unique selling points in that email, or you can save it for later. That hey, this is why we created this, because we're just sick and tired of these bad solutions out there, uh, and personal struggles, and this is why. And that's why we created a brand that has these kind of features. Then you just list your unique selling points. So share why the brand was created, founder-led works well, highlight your mission or cause, connect the product to real life use or a personal struggle/solution. Trust builder is builds belief through storytelling, not selling. Shows who you are, what you stand for, and why you are different. CD, can we explore a story if you have that kind of page on your website or be the founder? So here's an example email. So coffee should be better, so we made it better. Then we tell a bunch of story, like some story that hey, how people charge premium prices and for average coffee, but the coffee is just doesn't live up to the expectations, and we were tired of that, so we created something that actually lived up to your expectations. So then we emphasize a bit more. Then we have a bunch of USPs over here. So you can design an email like that. And then third email is you show reviews. Let happy customers speak for you. Now, goal is to let the customers do the talking, highlight glowing product reviews and testimonials, use real codes, UGC, or short customer stories, include any trust signals, press awards, community, anything. Now, it builds trust because it demonstrates credibility through peer validation, proof that this works for other like me. This is what the person thinks when they read other people's reviews. As you know, like whenever you're buying from Amazon, here's a product, let's say here's a screwdriver. This is an example from somebody else, but it's a really good example. Here's a screwdriver which is $15 and it has 5,000 reviews. And here's a screwdriver which is $4, but it has 40 reviews. Which one are you more likely to buy? I'm picking up the one with 5,000 reviews every single time. Even though it's just a screwdriver, I mean, you think of it, what can actually go wrong? It's a screwdriver, but still, like, just having reviews makes such a big difference. And if those reviews are elaborate and actually talk about things that matter, that the other person can picture themselves in, then it's even better. So include any trust signals, press rewards, community, demonstrates credibility through peer validation, and CTA should we see what everyone's saying, or shop bestsellers, show reviews that overcome specific objections that customers have. For example, over here you can see lifestyle imagery, because this is all about like making the reader picture themselves in wearing using your product. So we got a bunch of lifestyle imagery. Get my gear now. This is the email we did for a outdoor lifestyle clothing store. So these reviews don't come from unboxing; they come from reviews. So like you see, we got a bunch of reviews with like real people wearing their shirts. That's it. So you understand what I'm trying to say. No, email 4. Show why you are the best choice. You make it easy for them. Like they shouldn't even have a doubt after this email. So break down exactly how your product solved their problem and why it's better than the rest. List your unique selling propositions in a scannable format, and then show a clean comparison to typical industry products. Example, ingredient quality, price, transparency, ethics, etc. And then include product photos, benefit focus bullets, or maybe a short video gif. This builds trust because this is your why buy from us email. It reinforces the decision to purchase and builds confidence in your solution. Can we see why we're better? The CTA can be or discover the benefits. Here are some email examples. So in this, we are doing review plus us versus them. You can do so. Here's another thing that you need to keep in mind. You can mix and match, because the key is we want to deliver as much value as we can within the first 3 days. So within the first 4 emails, we want to overcome as many objections as we can, because that's when they're most likely to be engaged. That's when the most purchases happen across all of our brands. Most of the people who buy from the welcome flow buy within the first 3 days. After that, there are people who buy, but it's nowhere near the amount of purchases that happen within the first 3 days. So you want to make sure that you're answering all these questions in the first 3 days. So combine them. Maybe in your first email, show add one review with like, so deliver give the offer, one review, and then also show some products. And in the second email, you show USPs plus your brand story, or like brand story plus us versus them. Or you just mix and match, and then you go USPs plus reviews, or you go us versus them plus reviews. You mix and match. You try mix and match whatever works for you. But we want to make sure that within the first 3 days or first 4 emails, we are delivering, we're overcoming these objections that they have. Now, okay, over here. So here's another example of us versus them email. Super clear, super short, super sweet, but it really works. Not all some shirts are built the same. Then we just say why we're different. So you should get the idea. Now, email 5 is just a reminder to drive that urgency. Nudge with a reason to act now. The goal is to push action by creating a reason to buy now. Remind them their offer is expiring if it is. Then restate your key product benefits. Use your most compelling USP, or you don't even need to. Like this can be super direct response and just super urgency focused. And add a countdown. Only a few left. If or this offer won't be back if applicable. You can do that. You don't need to. Like for example, this email is super straightforward and it works really well. 15% off. Still want it? We don't do discounts often. So this is your chance to grab premium coffee at a steal. Use code welcome15 at checkout. Save 15% now. You see how straightforward that is? So use my offer, shop before it's gone. You can have anything at the CTA, but like we use urgency, not as pressure, but as motivation, because their objective have already been addressed. Now, optimization to make it better over time. Even a good welcome flow can get better. Here's how to optimize. So your flows are not one and done. It's not like you just set it up and then forget it about it. If you try to do that, don't expect good results. You can expect some results, average results, maybe below average, but don't expect exceptional results. For that, you need to constantly update and keep testing. Keep testing what is working. Maybe something is working today, it won't work tomorrow. So just keep testing. Now, regular A/B tests: subject lines, test security versus clarity, email one layout, feature product versus lifestyle hero images, CTA button, claim offer versus shop now, timing, test delays between emails, example 12 hours versus 24 hours. If you want to go super hard, you can send 2 emails within the first 24 hours. I usually try to avoid that. What we usually do is have SMS because you want to increase the number of touch points. We can have 2 emails for sure, but like if we introduce SMS as another form of touch point, it's not overwhelming. So storytelling, founder video plus text-based story. So just keep A/B testing. You're gonna see. And then add or removing emails. Now, if your AOV is high or the product is complex, you need to add more educational emails in this flow, because you just need to educate more, people a bit more. If it's a really expensive product, people need to know more. People need more information to make that purchase. It's not gonna be an impulse buy. So you need to give that information, and that flow will be prolonged according to that. And then if you notice email fatigue or low opens a later email, remove those emails, or maybe think of other way. Maybe change the email topics, or like try to think of something that you can change. Now consider follow-up series for non-converters with the new offer or FAQ. So add or remove emails, and then keep your content fresh. Update images, reviews, product spotlights regularly. Seasonally adjust your intro copy or feature collections. Keep the flow aligned with your current brand tone and priorities. So you need to make sure that you're changing the reviews and everything, maybe every month or every 2 months. Just keep it fresh. Now, advanced tactics to go deeper with personalization. If your pop-up form collects more than just email, like product interests, gender, quiz response, or category preferences, you can personalize the welcome flow. And this is like putting your welcome flow on I don't know how to say it, like jet fuel. Yeah. So like for example, let's say you collected data, that skin type, you collected information about somebody's skin type, and then you personalize emails with products and reviews for oily, dry, or sensitive skin. Or you collected interest about men, are they shopping for men or women? Then you adjust product images plus links accordingly. Or you ask them like what what is the actual problem that you're trying to solve? What is your budget? Whatever, like how long have you been trying to solve the problem, and then you make a perfect bundle according to that, and they'll feel like, oh, this is very personalized for them. So it is supposed to work to a degree. So showcase specific recommendations in the second email. Now you can speak to each subscriber in the flow, as if the flow was written for them. That's all we're trying to do, like make it so personalized that person feel like, hey, this person who just sent me the email, this brand gets me at such a deep level that that I'm sure that their product works for me. That's the only way. Or like their product has got to work for me, because they know the exact problem that I'm going through. So the solution will be more tailored towards me. So that's what we're trying to make them feel with all of the pre-purchase flows, if we can achieve that. Now here's how you can add more emails. Now you can use a need help deciding kind of message with FAQs or customer service CTA. So if I usually you preserve FAQ for like browse abandoned and fart abandoned, but you can definitely add it in the welcome flow too, because it works. It works. You'll be having email 6, email 7, showcase a curated starter bundle or reduce decision fatigue. So you can tell them, hey, if you're this kind of personality, maybe this product would work for you. If you're shopping for this kind of thing, then this product would work for you. So you can just have like you can have a flow chart kind of email. That works really well. So you can help people choose at that point. Another really crazy tip that I learned from another email marketer, I think his name is Zach Schiefer, is that uh like you can add two of your best performing campaigns at the end of the welcome flow. Like they work really good, because you know that they have worked really good for your brand. So you can just add it at the end of the welcome flow, that the person will receive those. Every single person who joins your list will receive that at some point. Now, here's the final thought. The welcome flow is your chance to turn attention into action. If your pop-up form captures the visitor, your welcome flow is what sells them. Don't just say hello, say here's why you should trust us and why this product will make your life better. And if done right, this flow becomes your highest converting asset on the back end. So that's the video. Just keep in mind, within the first 3 days, you need to deliver the most value, and you need to answer all those objections, and you can prolong the flow, but do it in a smart way. That what makes sense. Don't just add random emails, add random urgency-based reminders or everything, because the later emails will see less engagement. So you need to make sure that if you're adding something, it is very potent that you're adding. It is it is very likely to work. So think of it like that. And you can also add a note from the founder in this flow, like a personal note. If that's the kind of brand you have, where the founder is very upfront and founder is very known, that it's a founder-led brand, then for sure, like have a note from the founder, a personal like text-based email from the founder that, hey, we really thanks, really grateful that he checked us out. Here's what I was struggling with, here's why I started the brand. You can just like reintroduce the same brand story email that we did, but now make it a note from the founder on text-based email, and just like, for just a gratitude for checking us out, we're extending your discount code for one more day. I learned this trick is from my Max tournament, but it works really well. So just try to be creative, but the key thing is you need to overcome objections in the first 3 days. Like those first 3 days are the key part for your welcome flow, and you need to overcome most of the objections within those first 3 days. Try to think of it like that. And I hope you found this video valuable. And if you need my help with email marketing, you can book a call from the link down below, and this doc will also be in the description down below, and my socials will be in the description down below. So let me know if if you're a brand and get at least $50,000 per month, then I can definitely help you, or maybe not. We can find out on the call. So, so yeah, that's it. That's it for the video, guys.